Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the odds couple. SBR Sportsbook Review, SBRodds.com. It's bowl season, finally, in college football. And the
finally,
bowl
Pete, this season flew by.
The bowl assignments are out, but only we have 5 lines, 6 lines now. 6 lines I'm seeing here from some of the top bowls, just spreads, no totals. So obviously we'll be doing a ton of bowl coverage coming up. But as of right now, December 5th, we're just going to take a look at these opening lines for these major bowls.
It's interesting.
Obviously the college playoff lines are out right now. Mike Brenner, you had a great call on Alabama. Actually, great calls on Alabama and Washington last week, and they are matched up, the number 1 against number 4 seed. Alabama opened 14.5. Now it's up to 16.5.
How did you do on your picks last week in college?
Oh, in college I had like a bunch of. I had a few more losers than winners. I had a lot of picks. It was a week where I wasn't focusing too much on
championship week.
my,
I loved it, Pete. I went 7-1 and felt good about it because there was those spots. But you know what, Clemson. We'll get to that one. But
we will get to that one in a second. But Washington and Alabama, the question with Alabama is always exactly how much more awesome are they than the other elite team that they're facing, and is the line too high, too low, or just right on? It's up to 16 or 16.5 right now. It's actually 16.5 market wide. What do you think about this one?
Well, I'm trying to think of who that team was that beat Washington, and they had beat them down. Was it USC or something? It was something like that, and that was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. But they bounced back strong. Chris Peterson's a very good coach, turning into a great coach, but that's a lot of points when everything's on the line, okay? Yes. And I really think we're going to see probably a rematch of last year as far as the final. But what I'm going to do, Pete, I'm going to settle for the first half.
Okay.
And it's probably going to be like a book. I'll go with bookmaker.
Okay.
Right? And because if the line right now, I don't think it's going to go much higher.
Right.
And I'm thinking I might catch that half at like -9. I might, maybe 10.
No,
maybe.
More like 10.
It might be, as long as they don't hang that half.
You might get stuck with 10.5, though.
Yeah, because you know what? Washington has a good D, but they haven't. Their offense hasn't seen a defense like this, and I got a feeling they're going to just have a lot of 3-and-outs. And I think that wouldn't be surprised if a pick 6 or something.
This game isn't going until 3.5 weeks from now, so you can wait if you want to. You don't have to give the line the pick right now and take. You can if you want to, but
you know what? There's no sense in it for me. If I was doing a full game, maybe there was an edge. I'm going to hold off on the first half.
Right.
Well, because the first half's not going to be out for a minute.
Yeah, it won't be out for a while, probably. Actually, I don't remember exactly when they hang.
You know what, though? No, I'm going to leave it. I'll take it, whatever. I'm going to do the bookmaker opener on Bama, no matter what it is.
Alabama on the first half.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And then the other one, Ohio State and Clemson. Ooh. Ohio State's a 3-point favorite, and I haven't looked into this too deeply yet. Yeah. At first glance, the line looks about right to me.
Really?
I don't know. I might lean Clemson here, but obviously Deshaun Watson can take over a game, but Ohio State, obviously, team-wide talent, not excited to bet against them. What do you like?
Yeah, I'm not either. And, again, I think Dabo Swinney is a very, very good coach. And Ohio State is, they have one of the best coaches in football. But Dabo Swinney said something the other day, and it's got me kind of hesitating right now because I was thinking taking them plus the 3. He was so satisfied to get that win the other night just to have a chance to get back that I didn't hear. I heard like a satisfaction. I think maybe. I didn't hear that we haven't even started. That didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that, Pete, and that concerns me. I think that's what separates the good from the great in coaching. And I'm going to hold off on giving that pick yet because I want to kind of see how things play out. But Clemson, though, you said it, Deshaun Watson, he can show up at any time.
Yeah.
But he has the most interceptions of any quarterback in FBS this year. I didn't know that. He's got 18 or 19 interceptions. So he might have some pressure from Ohio State he hasn't seen, and he might make some mistakes. But I don't know. It's hard to bet against them because they have the experience and they want to go back. They feel like but I did not hear when I needed to in that press conference.
Right. I'm going to have to look into that one a little bit more. And the other thing is that both Clemson and Ohio State were actually bad bets down the stretch, basically in the entire second half of the season.
ATS, you're right.
They each lost like 4 of their last 6 or 5 of their last 7, something like that.
I might even pull a trigger when it comes out. I'm thinking maybe an under because I got a feeling defense might show up. And,
who knows what the total will be? We shall
That's
see.
why they play it, though, baby.
And then one other interesting one, obviously one team that was an awesome bet pretty much for the last 2/3 of the season. Penn State getting a touchdown against USC. USC, though, also covered their last like 6 or 7 in a row, something like that. So both Penn State and USC were ATS cashing juggernauts. Something's got to give. One of them will do it one more time, and the other one will not. The streak will end. What do you think?
Well, and again, James Franklin has that team playing unbelievable. The momentum and the way they came back in that game was amazing. They never lost confidence. But you're going going up against a team that when Clay Helton finally got a hold of this team, they have confidence as well. And like you said, Pete, they were just cashing tickets left and right. For me, I don't even know if I'll have a call on this game. I might pop the cold beer. This could be the 10-foot pole.
Catching 7 points.
Yeah.
7 points.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Oklahoma and Auburn. That's an interesting one. Is that a 10-foot pole for you as well? About 5 points.
Because you and I both had a feeling, and I think if I'm correct, you lost on Oklahoma State, and I almost jumped on board. But I did.
It was close for a while.
Yeah, exactly. But then when Oklahoma themselves, Baker Mayfield, there's, I don't know. This one I got to call right now and say, no, I'm staying the hell off it because I don't know, Pete. That's a tough one. God,
Alabama was a great bet on the year, though. They were like 10-3.
Auburn.
I'm sorry, Auburn.
Yeah,
they were like 10-3, 11-3, something like that overall on the season. So, they covered a lot. Oklahoma, though.
What's the points right now?
It's about Oklahoma -5, approximately.
I think that might go up. I might wait.
Yeah. All right, and then I think the only then we have Western Michigan, Wisconsin, and Florida State and Michigan. Wow, that's an interesting one.
Because Florida State was good to me, and Western Michigan was good on the half, but not the game. Yeah, I'm going to be all over Wisconsin on this.
On this one, on
P.J. Fleck, a great coach. He's not going to be there. Matter of fact, if he's there after this year, I'd be surprised because he's got Western Michigan playing over their heads crazy. But they showed a lapse in the second half, all right, last week, and I really thought that was something dangerous. You're going up against a team that's now kind of pissed off because they lost, and I think that Wisconsin's going to throw everything they have out. They got too many seniors that don't want to go out, on a bad note. Right now, what's the full game?
Well, it's up to about 7.5.
Yeah, so that's going to rise too.
Yeah,
I think I could see that at 10 by the time. I'm going to take the -7.5. Pistol.
Okay, 7.5 -106. -106. Yes.
Yep, and that's all I'm going to do is the full game because I really think that's going to go up. I really think that Wisconsin's going to take out their frustration. I could see probably a 14-point win. That's my opinion on that.
Sure. Yeah, these are tough. These are tough opening lines. I have no strong opinions on any of them really. And you have anything against Michigan and Florida State? You were super high on Michigan to start the year.
Sure.
And now they're about a touchdown favorite against Florida State. No joke of a team there though.
Yeah, no, not at all. This is. It's just the offense for Michigan concerns me because there's just not a lot of weapons right now. But their defense is going to be focused. And Florida State, it's like, did they leave everything on the table against the Gators? Which, I got lucky and cashed on that one. But here's a team also that's looking at everybody else in the playoffs and like, we should have been there. We're not. How do they handle that? You got a young quarterback, a very good defense. I'm probably look at like something like an under there. But when that comes out, but as of now on the side pistol, I can't pull that trigger.
Okay, I'm actually thinking about maybe. That's what I'm actually thinking about Michigan maybe.
Pull that trigger.
No. I'm just thinking about maybe the rest will because in the beginning of the year, you remember that team just was absolutely steamrolling everyone, and the rest I think they might return to that a little bit.
I think so because Harbaugh he doesn't care. He knows this season's not at a total loss, and he's not going to let his guys think it is either. He's a great coach. Yeah,
and like Florida State got blown out by Louisville and stuff, so they're blowoutable. So it's an interesting situation. Ooh. So all right, so Mike Brenner, I'm definitely giving no official picks as of right now. What are the ones
I have? One other, and it's going to be a 3-team 10-point teaser in college, right?
Okay.
I'm taking Penn State because they'll be getting.
We'll use Bookmaker here. So Penn State, that'll put them at 17. Plus 17.
I'm going to use Clemson.
Okay, that'll put them at plus 13.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to lose by that over Ohio State. And I'm going to take Bama, knocking that one down.
Okay, and that'll drop them down to 6.5.
Yep. I love it, Pistol Pete.
Okay, so you got that 3-team teaser. What are your other official picks?
Bama on the first half is going to be a bookmaker opener, and Wisconsin on the full game minus 7.5.
Minus 106.
And then, of course, my teaser. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good, Mike Brenner. Those are just the first few early bowl game lines that are out, but we will be covering this extensively all bowl season long, maybe as soon as tomorrow, as soon as definitely this week.
I wanted to ask you one other question. Do you have any thoughts on that Army-Navy game? Because Navy had it handed to them, by the way. Good call. You were on the other side of that.
Yeah, I'm leaning under in that one, but the total hasn't come out yet. We'll see what the total is when it comes out, but hopefully it'll be not too low, and I'll be leaning under in that one. And as far as the size is concerned, no, I have to look into it a little bit more. Navy is obviously
got to be pissed off.
Yeah,
I heard they lost their quarterback.
Not super excited to. I'd be leaning. My first thought, based on no research, would be Army, but I'm not going to bet against Navy unless I'm absolutely sure about it.
And though, this is the Super Bowl for these guys, so Army will bring it. But we'll see. That's next Saturday, so stay tuned.
Okay, so we'll be covering a lot more college football this week, and of course throughout bowl season. So check out all those videos when they're put up on YouTube.
That's right. We're the odds couple. We're coming to you, baby.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.